have two impeachments rather than one. They either got to be simultaneous or seriatic.
Syria would be the way to do it. Cheney, then Bush.
Well,
and
yeah.
our history teaches us, let's start with Gonzales. We went to Gonzales, and he's gone. They went to Agnew, he left. Then they went to Nixon, and they started doing hearings on him. It never went to a vote in the Senate, and I don't think it ever would. All we need to do is get the hearings opened up where they can't say, sorry, executive privilege, and then you've got the tools, which is what impeachment is, it's a tool.
You know who's been in more impeachment hearings than anybody in the House or Senate? Right.
Yeah.
And you know...
and you wrote a book on impeaching Bush, too.
A couple, yes.
Yeah.
Well, then there must be some compelling reason that I'm not doing it right now.
Pelosi keeps coming to mind.
How could she... Well, she could stop me because actually it goes through a special committee on the House. But Pelosi can't stop me from anything, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's you stopping it then? Nobody else?
Well, I don't know who's ever stopped me before. I don't know why Pelosi's going to stop me now.
You know, people say it's too late. And it's not too late for Bush to start another war, appoint another Supreme Court justice if something happened. And here we are, stuck with him taking care of what could be the worst economic crisis
because
we've
there
had
may be
in
some other
decades.
people that want to talk
Sure.
to me. Let me tell you this. If we started an impeachment hearing that didn't succeed, guess what would happen? They would say that he's being demonized, that Conyers always... They campaigned against the Democrats taking over last year. Wait a minute.
Okay.
They campaigned against the Democrats, saying two things. Rangel would raise taxes if the Democrats ran, and Conyers would impeach Bush. Now, to come in on January the 29th after having been impressed by your logic, Rob, and say we're going after both these guys at once, and if it doesn't, and this I really smile at this one, and if it doesn't work, at least you did it and you taught them a lesson. Well, they would take that and that would bleed right into the election of 2008.
You've got
in
your committee stuck there, held back, Dennis Kucinich's bill. And
so
I asked Dennis about it, and you know what he said about, I asked him about people are not acting because they're afraid of the reaction from the Republicans. And his reply was, that's no way to run a democracy.
Well, I see Dennis Kucinich way more than you. And I know a lot about what he's doing and why he's doing it. I know about my dear friend Bob Wexler from Florida. But so that's their right and that's their authority. But I'm the chairman.
Is there anything that could happen that would change your mind?
Sure. There are plenty of things that could happen. And it's not off the table.
It's not. That's good to hear.
Well, that's why we're talking.
Thank you.